right, well, I guess we'll get started. I thought maybe a few more would join us, but let's get started, okay? So today we're going to make ultimate quesadillas. Have you guys seen those on TikTok or on the internet? Maybe some of you have seen them. You haven't seen them? This one's kind of fun because we're going to do quesadillas a different way. So you may think you know how to make a quesadilla, but today we're going to do something kind of crazy. So are you ready? It's gonna be fun. Okay, so first thing you need to do is you need some ingredients. Okay, so today we're gonna do the taco quesadilla, chicken barbecue quesadilla, and then I have a Nutella quesadilla. Okay, and you guys got Nutella in your bags, huh? Who ate theirs already? Nobody? I ate some of mine. Mine's already open. So if you did, it's okay. So what you'll need, and you can do whatever you want. Okay. You don't have to have all the ingredients I have. You can have whatever you have at your house. But first we're going to do the taco quesadilla. So we need to find a pan that you can use. Okay. There's a couple different pans that will work. So I have a regular just skillet pan. Okay. You see that? You can use that, or if you have like a skillet like this, that will work. Or if you have like an electric skillet, one that you like plug into the wall and it's kind of flat, that will work too. Okay, so make sure you have one of those. I'm gonna start just by using this regular old skillet. Okay, and it's old and dirty. It means I use it a lot, okay? Then you're gonna need something to weight your quesadilla down with. Okay, so I have a couple options. You can use just a flat lid like this, and we can put that on top of it and keep it so it will be flat. Or I have this big old, another pan that's heavy. So you want one of those because it will help the quesadilla cook a little more evenly, okay? All right, so I'm gonna stick those over here for a second. All right, anybody have any questions? Good? All right, you guys ready? Okay, now you need a quesadilla, or a tortilla, I guess you should say. So everybody get a tortilla out. All right, so here's my tortilla. That one's kind of wonky. I'm gonna use a different one. Okay, and you're gonna need something to cut the tortilla with. I'm gonna
have these kids go wash their hands real quick.
Oh, nice. That is a good thing.
I forgot to.
That's okay. If you haven't washed your hands, run wash your hands. Okay. I see some hiding. They're like, I don't want to wash my hands. Yeah, go wash your hands. That's the first rule when we're cooking, right? Hands are clean. Then we don't get things in our food that we don't want to eat. Hayden must have already washed his hands. Nope, he didn't. Okay, we're gonna take a 2-second break while everybody goes and washes their hands. I'm gonna find a better tortilla. There's a better tortilla. I want to make this shorter. Y'all clean? I see you wiping them off. Oh, yep, they're ready. Okay, Hayden's back. Did we get Henley back? Yep, she's back. Okay. Okay, now you need a tortilla. You had a whole bunch in your bag, so you can grab your tortilla. You need something to cook it or cut it with, okay? I'm using the pizza cutter because it's a little bit easier and it's a little safer, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut up to the middle, all right? So just start at the bottom and cut up to the middle of the tortilla like that. You wanna try to make it as even as you can. We'll do it again, okay? So no worries. So see how it's kind of floppy right here? Now we have 4 sections, right? So we have 1, 2 by the cuts, and then 3, 4. And we can fill each of those sections with something, right? And it can be any kind of creation you want. So when I was practicing these at home, I noticed that it was a little easier if I put cheese on all the sections, just because it would hold together a little bit better. So I'm gonna put cheese on all the sections first. Oh, guess what I forgot to do? Let's go over here to the stove really fast. I forgot to turn on my pan. So we want to turn the pan on. We only want it right about medium heat because these take a little bit of time to cook and get hot all the way through. So we don't want them to be too hot. So I'm gonna also put a little pat of butter in there to start melting, okay? So medium heat and a little bit of butter. All right, now we'll come back over. Okay, now, each one of these sections I'm gonna put, I keep having to decide where my camera is. I'm going to put some kind of topping or filling, okay? I have refried beans, and you guys had some of those in your kit, right? So we're just gonna spread that in the corner, one of the corners. Now be careful, a couple mistakes I made. If you put too much, it's really hard to fold it. And we have a really hard time. Yeah.
Where do you cut?
Where do you cut? So
Yeah, where do you cut it?
Right from the bottom to the middle.
So from the bottom to the middle?
Yep, just from the bottom to the middle. Okay?
Oh, in one spot.
Just in one spot, yep. Good questions. Okay, and then we're putting cheese on it. Okay, and then we're gonna put, I have some taco meat. You have taco meat, you can put it on there too. Just some beef with some seasoning. Remember, want to get it kind of flat. All right. Then I also have some sour cream. Do you guys like sour cream on yours? Tacos, I like it. So I'm gonna put a little sour cream right here. And then I also have some salsa. So we can put a little salsa on this corner. Okay? Now, so everybody got their stuff on there? I need to wait just a second. Trying to decide where my camera is. Ooh.
So you have meat on one spot, beans on one spot, salsa on one spot, and sour cream on one spot?
Yep.
Everything on one spot?
No, every spot, like remember how we said it was 4 sections? Each section has one thing.
Like one salsa, one beans, cheese?
Yeah.
So I put cheese on all of it just because it kind of helps it melt good. And then I just put the other toppings on top of it. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Okay, now our pan, I can hear my butter starting to sizzle. All right. Now, once you get all those on there.
We need a little more time to
Get our stuff ready.
get it ready.
That sounds good. No big deal. I'm just going to show you my pan's getting buttery, bubbly. So I'm just going to take it off for a second till we're ready. You want me to show you the picture again? One of my pictures, if you look at the participants, I'm showing you what I'm doing. You can see the pictures. And it will show you what it looks like. Can you see it?
It's kind of hard to see the pictures.
Is it? Okay, then let me use this one.
I was gonna say they should change it to a gallery view and it's easier.
Yeah, if you put it on gallery view, you'll be able to see me and the other one too. Did that work for you guys? Okay, now can you see it? Okay, now just watch me for 1 second. You can finish putting on your toppings in just a minute. See the side that is split like this? See that? I'm gonna fold it up onto the beans. See? And then I'm gonna fold the other one up onto the meat like that. See how that worked? So it looks like a real quesadilla right there, doesn't it? But then we're going to fold it one more time. Like, oh, it's hard to do this one-handed. Like that. So now it looks like I have a little triangle, right? You can see all the toppings inside. I'm gonna put it on this other one.
Do we have to like copy you?
No, you don't have to copy me. You can do yours however you want.
Like we don't have to like do like beans or like salsa.
Okay, then you can just put other things on your section. Will that work?
Do you want sour cream?
So we want.
Yeah, we're just making a taco one. Okay.
You want sour cream?
All right, so now that we've got it in there, we're gonna move over to the stove and we're going to start cooking it. All right. Wow. My thing doesn't want to stay. Whoops. Okay. Okay, now once you have it on the stove, you're gonna get it to start cooking. Oh my goodness, this camera doesn't want to cooperate today. All right, now remember that we needed to weight it down because it will help the cheese melt a little faster. So I'm going to put this on top of mine. Okay. And just kind of sandwich it. If you have a panini press, you can do that too, but not a lot of people have panini presses. Hey, and you can hear it starting to sizzle. Can you hear it? Keep it right on about medium heat. Notice how much it smashed when I put that pan on top of it. Okay. Any questions? Hey, we're gonna let that cook for about.
I kind of forgot how to unfold it.
No, I
You
know
forgot how to fold it?
Like,
Okay,
yeah, like I did.
so just take this end that's cut, okay? Okay, see it's cut? It has like a
Wait,
flap.
So you just fold it like.
Yes, just like Evelyn. Good job.
like this. No.
Can you make yours look like hers? Yep, good job. All right, so you can time it if you want, but you're just gonna let it sit for about 2 minutes, okay? And then we're gonna flip it over. Yep, that's perfect. Okay, and just stick it in there and you can weight it down with something. Or you can even use your spatula and just kind of push it down, okay? So that it gets nice and flat. Okay, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to slice a couple onions and show you how to do the barbecue chicken one, all right? So I like this one with a little bit of onions. And if you don't have these ingredients, that's okay. You can just watch, okay? So I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna make them as thin as possible. You don't want a lot of onion, just a little. See how thin those are? You see? Just tiny, okay? Really thin. You don't like onions? Evelyn's shaking her head. No onions? Nope, nobody likes onions. Well, I like onions. So I'm going to put a few on my quesadilla. And then I have a little bit of chicken, shredded chicken. You see that? And then I have some barbecue sauce. You guys like barbecue sauce? That's pretty good, isn't it? All right. So we already cut our tortilla. Remember, it's floppy. Now we're just gonna put some cheese, and I'll just put cheese on the whole thing again because it's pretty easy. Makes it nice and cheesy. So put some cheese on it. Okay, and then we have 4 sections. So what are we gonna have to put in there? We'll get some barbecue sauce. I'm gonna put my onions on this section. Even though you guys don't like onions, sorry. Then a little bit of chicken. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of salt on my chicken. All right, so who knows what we do next? Once we get it all like this, we fold up, and we fold over. Okay? Voila. All right, let's go back and check our quesadilla, okay? All right, mine's looking super cheesy. Okay, when it gets to this point, you just want to flip it over, and I think I'm running a bit hot, so I'm gonna turn it down. Okay, see how it's nice and golden? So you can see it's nice and golden. Starting to get a crispy edge, right? Okay, that's what we want. Now you can take the weight off or just stop smashing it as much. And we're gonna give it like 1 or 2 more minutes. Okay. How is your guys' coming? Hayden, is yours looking good? Yes. Okay. Henley, how's yours doing? Did you get yours done already? Yeah, it's all done. Nice. Oh, those are looking good, Shaw kids. Yep. Looking good. Okay. All right. Well, mine's almost there. So I'm going to put this barbecue chicken one in there, and then I'm going to cut it and show you what it looks like on the inside once we cook it. Okay. Then once we get those out, we'll let them cool. So while we let them cool, do you guys want to make a dessert one? Did you get all the ingredients to make a dessert one? Yeah? Okay. So one thing you have to be careful with these. Oh, she already took a bite. Is it super hot? They kind of are hot for a second. So you want to let them cool. Just know they're not too hot. Henley already took a bite of hers. I took a bite of one of the ones I made and it burned my mouth. So just be careful, okay? All right, let me grab off my quesadilla. All right, there's mine. Does that look good? Looks yummy, huh? You look on the inside, you can see all the cheese. It's all melty, right? Okay. Do you dare taste yours yet? Let me see yours. Oh, that looks so good. Hayden, did you get yours done? How's yours look? Ooh, looking good. That tastes good too. Do yours taste good? Yeah? See, the best thing about these is they don't spill very much. So you can pick them up. All right, let me get this other one back in the pan really quick. Okay, so I'm gonna get my barbecue chicken one going while you guys eat your quesadillas. Those are pretty good. You know what I decided? I think I'm gonna put more barbecue sauce on mine. So I'm gonna open it up. Put a little more barbecue sauce. And fold it up. Who has an idea of something else we could cook in these? Do you have other ideas?
I missed exactly what was in that chicken one. So you put onions on one side, chicken on one side, barbecue sauce on one side.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so I put cheese on the whole thing like we did before. And then I did some thinly sliced onions, some shredded chicken, and some barbecue sauce. Does anybody have any other ideas what we could put on our quesadillas? Henley's got an idea. Okay, Henley. What else can we put on our quesadilla?
Nutella.
Yeah, we're gonna do that one in just a second.
Ham.
We could do what?
Ham.
Ham. You could do ham. What other kind of? Could you do cheese? What kind of cheese with the ham? Like Swiss cheese, maybe? You could yeah.
We thought about egg.
Yes, that's one that's on our thing. You can do eggs and cheese and sausage and bacon. It's super good. I made those for my kids for breakfast the other day. They love them. What else could you do?
Why not peppers?
Yes. So we could put veggies in there, couldn't we? We could use spinach and peppers, and we could even use like broccoli if you cut it up really small and put cheese with it. Would that be good? Yeah? No? Yeah? Henley, would you eat broccoli on your quesadilla?
No, but she'd probably eat cauliflower, huh?
Ooh, cauliflower would be good with cheese and ham. That would be so yummy. That's a good idea. Okay. Let me show you how this one's looking. It's looking pretty good. See the difference when I turn the stove down? It doesn't get as crunchy like the taco one did. Okay, so we're gonna let that see it's nice and golden brown. We get that little bit of a crust. Yeah. So we want that little bit of a crust because it kind of gives us that crunch, right? And we love crunch. It's good stuff, man. All right, you guys ready to try the dessert one? Yeah? Hayden, I never got to see your, oh yeah. What did you think of it, Hayden? Did you like the taste? He's not.
My dad tried it and he thought it was delicious.
Oh, well, good. There we go. If dad's giving the approval, then it's awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for our dessert one, we're gonna need a couple different things. I've got cream cheese. So a quesadilla is not really a quesadilla unless it has cheese in it, right? So this is the best dessert cheese, but you could also use marshmallows as a binder, right? Something that's gonna melt and keep everything together. And then of course, our Nutella works really, really well, okay? So do you guys have strawberries? Do we need to slice some strawberries? Okay, we wanna kind of make them thin. I'm actually gonna use raspberries because I have so many of them on my bushes. Is that what you guys have too? So I'm gonna wash my raspberries. You guys wash your strawberries and then let's start slicing those, okay? You can also do bananas. If you don't have strawberries or raspberries, or you can use bananas. Apples might even be really good too if you slice them really thin. Okay, I'm gonna go wash these really quick. Okay, I got mine all washed. The raspberries are kind of hard to wash because they kind of fall apart. Okay, but they're all washed, ready to go. Make sure you don't have any leaves or stems on there. And make sure you we're gonna have to smash our raspberries a little bit to get them to stay. So when you're using strawberries, make them kind of thin slices, okay? All right, I'm gonna go over and grab this other quesadilla out of the pan. Ooh, looks good. Let's cut it and see what it looks on the inside, shall we? Look how pretty it was. Nice and pretty, huh? I'm gonna cut it. Oh, wow, that's a messy one. Look how good that is. Yummy. Nice and goopy. That's what we like, right? Yeah, that one's good. I like that one. But I made a mess on my counter. You want to put dessert on top of barbecue sauce, do you? All right, so take a second, wipe out your skillet so you can get all that taco seasoning and stuff off of there. Okay, set it aside. We don't want to put our butter in there yet till we're ready because now the pan is hot. Our butter will get too hot. And what happens to butter when it gets too hot? Does anybody know? What happens, Evelyn?
It melts.
It melts, but if it gets too hot, what will happen?
It burns.
It does, and it burns pretty fast. So don't put your butter in there yet until we've got your quesadilla ready to go. Okay, so who remembers what we do first? We've got our tortilla. What do we have to do first? We have to make our slit, right? So take your knife or your pizza cutter and start at the middle and go out to the edge. So we get our good floppy, okay? We want to make sure we go at least to the middle because it's really hard to fold it if we don't go at least to the middle. Okay, then I'm going to put either cream cheese in each square or Nutella. So what I did is I put cream cheese in 2 sections. And then I put Nutella in the other one. Oh, I lost my video.
What did you do first?
First, I had to cut the slit in it. Hang on, I lost my other camera, darn it. Kind of went wonko. So cut the slit right to the middle, right? Just like you're supposed to. I'll just show you on this one. Okay. And then remember we have 4 sections. Okay. Now you get to decide what you're going to put in those 4 sections. You can put cream cheese, Nutella, whatever, but you decide, right? What you're going to put in there. Remember, we don't want to put too much because if we have too much, then it won't fold and you won't be able to get it nice and crispy, okay? All right, I think I'm back with my camera. Yep. Sorry. Okay, did I get it? Ah, now my camera's. Okay. Okay, you got it? So we're gonna put the cream cheese in 2 parts of it and then the Nutella in the other parts. So I'm gonna stick Nutella right here.
What did you do? Like, did you cut it in half? Like the
Oh.
entire thing in half?
Nope, just in the middle, remember? Just from the middle to the edge. Okay, you need something though that's kind of goopy to keep the raspberries and strawberries in there. Okay, now before we put the strawberries in there, let's get your butter started on your pan, okay? Okay, so get your butter started. Now I'm gonna put raspberries just where I put cream cheese because it's a little, I don't know, I just like it a little better. So I'm gonna put raspberries here. I don't want too many raspberries, but I want enough. And I think this one looks so pretty. Okay, you guys get your fruit on there. You know what's the best thing about fruit too? You can snitch some while you go. I see some of you snitching too. Okay. You guys ready to fold them? Look how pretty that is. You got the red and the brown and the white. It's awesome when food looks as good as it tastes, right? All right, so now I'm gonna fold it. Now it's easier to fold what doesn't have like big things on it, right? So I'm gonna fold this Nutella part that doesn't have any raspberries on it up onto the raspberries like that. Then I'm gonna fold this part that doesn't have any loose raspberries on it this way, like that. Okay, and then one more time. So it looks like that. Okay, any questions? All right, you got it all on there? Okay, now let's take it over to our pan. I think I've got the butter just right. I forgot. Okay, how you guys doing? Did you get it figured out? Yeah? Okay, I can see some Nutella going on those. Henley, you got yours going? I'm gonna sit here and eat the rest of my Nutella while I wait for you guys. Nutella and raspberries, that's a good combo. I'm seeing some red going on there. Hayden, what are you putting on yours? You got strawberries? I have to tell you guys, I almost didn't have any Nutella left. My daughter ate it, almost ate it 2 times. Trying to sneak it.
Wow.
Oh, what did you put in yours, Henley? Let's see.
Strawberries, Nutella, banana, cream cheese.
Yummy. How does it taste? Excellent. Ah, love it. Okay, I'm going to go over here and turn over the one thing. You can see it's cooking pretty good. You don't need to leave these ones on very long, okay? The dessert ones are pretty fast, but I need to wash my burger. So you might want to wash off your spatula just so we don't get, onion taste on your Nutella. Okay, so I'm going to go over and flip mine over. Yeah, it's looking pretty crispy. Now, what's something, if you didn't want to use butter in your pan, What could you use so that it won't stick? Is there something else you could use, Henley? What could you use? Olive oil would be a good one. What else could we use? Oh, Pam, that's what the Shaws are using is cooking spray. Yep. The reason I chose butter is because butter gives things a really good flavor, right? So you have to just decide if you're okay eating the butter. You guys are young enough, you don't have to worry about it. Enjoy the butter, okay? But for older people, you might have to do less butter. All right, I think mine's about done. We get all your guys' cooking. Oh, I see them coming off. Yeah? Okay, let them cool just a minute so that they don't burn your mouth. Oh, Henley's eating the rest of her Nutella too. I'm with you, Henley. I think that's the best part of this whole class is the Nutella, huh? While you're waiting for them to cool, can you tell me what you learned today from this class? Okay, somebody tell me something they learned. Oh, Henley said, go
I
ahead.
learned about getting all the ingredients set up,
Yeah, that's important, especially when you're,
like stuff.
yeah, that's really important because when we're doing something that cooks really fast, we have to have it all ready to go, right? Or we're gonna burn things. What else did you learn? Henley said something, but I couldn't hear. I think you're still muted, Hen. There you go. Tell me again. Do you remember what you learned?
How to cook
How to cook, yes.
this dessert.
Yeah, now it's a really fast, easy dessert, huh? I was thinking you could also do marshmallows and peanut butter and chocolate chips. That'd be a good one. That one would be kind of fun, huh? Okay, I'm gonna get mine off. Mine's almost ready. You guys cooked faster than mine. All right, here's mine. Woo, that's kind of hot. Look how pretty that is. See all the different colors. Yeah, that is excellent. I wonder what it tastes like. That's really, 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 really good. I think that's something we should just skip the dinner and eat the dessert. What do you think? You like it too, the Shaw kids? Yeah? Do you think that's an appropriate breakfast? Could we have that for breakfast? Yeah, I think so. Once in a while, it won't matter, right? Hayden, did you get your dessert one done? Can we see it? Or is it too hot? Well, let's see. Oh, those look so good. He's even got them plated all fancy. What if you cut it? Here's a fancy way to do it. What if you were to cut the quesadilla and then stack them like that? Can you see that? They'd be super pretty, right? Have like a little triangle on a triangle. All right, did you guys have fun making these quesadillas? Yeah? So if we do another green apron, do you guys have any ideas on what you'd want to learn to cook? Okay, Henley, what do you want to learn to cook?
How to cook food.
How to cook food. We can do that. Anything specifically?
No.
No? Does anybody else have any ideas on something they want to learn how to cook? No? Okay. Well,
Maybe
then
maybe a muffin.
a muffin? Yeah, we could do muffins. Oh, I heard another one over there.
Maybe pizza.
We did that one in April, but we could totally do that again. That would be fun. Maybe we'll do it again in April. We'll just do it every year. We were thinking of making like hot chocolate cocoa bombs. So we'll do it with chocolate, melted chocolate. Henley, you have another idea? No? Hayden, you've got to have an idea of what you want to learn to cook.
I guess the only thing I would want to learn again is the pizza. That one was really fun.
Okay, pizza, I guess, is gonna be back on the menu. All right, guys, does anybody have any questions for me? Nope. Henley says no questions. So you've had a great dinner, haven't you, Hen? Strawberries and Nutella, that's the best. Okay, well, that's it for me. If you guys think of anything, you are welcome. Thanks for coming and cooking with me. This is so much fun, and I hope you enjoy your dinner.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, guys. Let me know if you think of anything fun, and we'll try to do it for our next one, okay?
Thank
later.
you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.